In triangle ABC, medians AD and BE intersect at G, and triangle AGE is equilateral. Then cosine C can be written as m root p all over n, where m and n are relatively prime positive integers, and p is a positive integer not divisible by the square of any prime. What is m plus n plus p? So let's draw a figure, but let's do it backwards. So let's start with drawing a triangle AGE. We know that it's an equilateral triangle. Let this be A, let this be G, and let this be E. And I can also assume that the side length of this equilateral triangle is 1. So choosing a particular side length will not affect the cosine C. Okay, so now since E is the midpoint of AC, when I extend this line here, 1 unit, this hits point C here. And since G is the median, when I extend GE 2 units to the left, this is where B is located. So this is my ABC triangle. Right. So let me just write down some angles. So this is 60 degrees, and this is 120, and this is 120. And let me call this side X and this side Y. So I can use cosine theorem in the yellow triangle here, ABG, to find X. So let's do it here. Cosine, let's use law of cosines in ABG and obtain x squared equals 2 squared plus 1 squared minus 2 times 1 times cosine 120. And cosine 120 is negative 1/2, so this is 2 squared plus 1 squared minus, plus 2 times 1. And this is 5 plus 2 is 7. And then I obtain that x is root 7. And similarly, if I apply law of cosines in the green triangle, then I can find BAY similarly. So let's do it here. Y squared equals 3 squared plus 1 squared, and it is plus 3 times 1, since cosine 120 is negative 1/2, and this is 13. This tells me that y is root 13. And finally, let's use the cosine law of cosine in the largest triangle and obtain cosine C. So we are going to invert the process. So this angle is C. Then it's very easy to see that cosine C is indeed y squared plus 2 squared minus the opposite one, x squared, all over 2 times y times 2. Okay, so when we use law of cosines and invert and solve for cosine C, this is what we're going to get. It's very easy to see. Let's substitute x equals root 7, y equals root 13 back into this equation, and we obtain this equals 7. The numerator 7 plus 4 minus, it should be 13 plus 7, 13 plus 4 minus 7 all over 4 times root 13, and the numerator is 10, so it is 10 over 4 root 13, or 5 over 2 root 13, or this equals 5 root 13 over 26. And this is m, this is m, this is p, and this is n. So m plus n plus p equals 5 plus 26 plus 13, and this is 44. So 44 is the correct answer. It's choice A.